Hey guys, my name's Dara and I'm your consultant for this party, and I just wanted to go through really quick how to remove and put on your Jamberry nail wraps, because I know that is where most people have hesitation. They're worried they're going to screw them up or that they're going to take a lot of time. So just really quick, I want to go through exactly how easy it is to take these babies off and put them back on. So first things first, I have a full set of jams on right now. I've had these on for about 11 days. This is day 11. It'll be 2 weeks next Monday. You can see they still look awesome. That's what I love probably most about jams. I'm a mom and nail polish was not working for me with car seats and baths and things like that. The other thing I love about jams is that I can help my kids while I'm in the middle of it.
My pocket.
You want to put it in my pocket? I don't have to worry about nail polish smudging right now. I can just help them out. So that's the other thing I really like about them. I can stop in the middle and start when I want. So I've been soaking this nail in hot water for about 2 minutes. It'll come off a lot faster if you use nail polish remover or oil, but I've just been using water because that's what I have on hand right now. So once you soak it for about that long, it's just, it'll peel off like a sticker off a sheet. It just comes right off. You shouldn't really have to tug, and if you do, then you need to soak it longer. Let me grab him a toy here. So, that's how you take them off, super easy. And I'm just gonna clip this down a little because it's been on there for almost 2 weeks, so my nail's been growing underneath it. So now, putting them on. So this is a sheet of jams. And you see you have enough for 2 manicures. This is the manicure set, and each wrap is 2 nails when you cut it in half. And 2 pedicures. This is the pedicure set, and we'll go over that in a minute. So once you have your nail ready, once I take my jams off, I like to give it a little bit of time before I put my next set on. I know they say your nails don't need to breathe, but I usually wait overnight and then I put the next set on the next day. But you want to prep it really good with rubbing alcohol. And if you're putting them on little girls' nails, you really want to prep it well, because girls' nails, little kids' nails, are much more oily than adult nails. So once you have it all prepped and clean, then you take your nail sheet and you look at the one that fits your nail most closely. Now you'd rather it be a little too small than a little too big, just because you don't want it to get on your skin or your cuticles. So I'm thinking that one's pretty close for this nail. Now they say you're not supposed to touch the adhesive on the back at all, so you're supposed to roll it up with an orange stick or your scissors. I have always touched it and I've never had a problem, so I'm a little bit of a Jamberry rebel here, but I don't really touch the adhesive. I just sort of lift it up with my nail tip. So once I have that up, I cut it in half and then I heat it up. Now this is the Jamberry mini heater. You can use a blow dryer, and that's what I used for my first few sets. The reason the mini heater is awesome is because it's quiet. Like, you can barely hear it right now. But once that gets going, you just put your wrap in front of it and let it heat up. It only takes about 3 to 5 seconds, and you can see it's nice and curled once it's heated up. And then we're going to take it, put it on the nail. You want to get as close to your cuticles as you can, but you don't want it to bleed onto your skin. That's not what you want. And then you just kind of smooth it out and apply pressure to it. And that's how easy it goes on. Now some people like to use the scissors to cut off the top. I just grab my nail clippers, nice sharp nail clippers, and clip off the excess. Down pretty close to the nail. I actually usually clip a little bit of my nail with it, but you certainly don't have to do that. You can just get it close to the nail. And just cut off any excess with your nail clippers that you have so that it fits on your nail really nice. No, you can't use that, honey. It's sharp. Next thing, filing. Now, the one thing about Jamberry nails that I kind of had to figure out is sometimes you get little snags on the end of them. I guess that's really like any nail product. You'll get little snags just on the end of your nails where you do your work, with typing and you're grabbing things. So you have to file, and it works really well with jams to file them just like this, not across like most people do it, but at an angle. So the wrap sort of is filed with your nail, if that makes sense. I want to file it down nice. It should feel just like the tip of your nail usually feels. So you run your fingers over it and you really can't feel any snags. If you do get a snag after a day or two, which I don't really anymore, but if you do, all you have to do is reapply heat and push it back down, or just file it in again. So it's not really difficult. Once you're done with that, I like to put a baggie around it just because it helps seal in the heat. and heat it up again so it gets really adhered on there. How much heat you want to put on is really up to you. I'm not very tolerant of heat, so I don't put a whole lot on, and again, mine always stay. You can push it down with a cuticle pusher, or I just push it down again with my other hand, and that's, again, always worked for me. And there's your brand new jam. So it works really well, and they're just really easy to apply. It takes me, at this time, about 10 to 15 minutes to put on a full set. It used to take more. My first time took about 35 minutes. Now, toes. These are my toes right now. I have on Sweet Whimsy. And just to kind of show you how to do toes, so on your jam sheet, this second one in right here, this is for your big toes. If you cut it in half, one goes on each big toe. This one you cut into 8s. You cut it in half, and then you cut 4 on this side and 4 on this side, and those are your baby toes, and you just apply them the same way. It can be a little tricky to get your baby toes on just like painting them, though. It's just kind of tricky because they're small, but it's totally worth doing because mine last anywhere from 8 to 12 weeks on toes, so it's pretty awesome. So that's my spiel, and I hope you enjoyed watching and hope you're feeling a little better about being able to put on your jams, and happy shopping!